I should have did this at home, but now that I'm thinking about it, but I'm going to use this at work, so I thought I'd do it at work. This is a hard drive enclosure. I have a hard drive enclosure like this, but actually this is a dual bay. Oops. Well, whatever. I didn't realize I bought the dual bay. That's funny. So this is an NexStar TX. The one I have is at least 10 years old. It might be 12, and it does not support anything over 2 terabytes. I have a 4 terabyte drive, and I stuck in the drive and it only recognized 1.8 terabytes, and it freaked me out. Researched it, found that I needed to buy a new one. These aren't that expensive, so it wasn't that big of a deal. So let me go ahead and unbox this thing. I don't have my knife, so I have a fork. And I will use this fork to eat later. I really don't care anymore. Not that I really cared to begin with. Let's go. So nothing fancy to it. There's a power cable, USB cable. Let's check this out. Instruction manual. I didn't realize, I thought I bought the single bay, but this has dual bays, which is nice because then I have other hard drives. I can put 2 of them in there now. Hopefully I'll be upgrading my computer soon, and I'll have I'll put larger capacity drives in here. So let me go ahead and hook this up, and I'll be right back. This is more of an unboxing than a critique, but if you're going to give me a power brick, how about not make it the size of 6 ports that I have to plug into? I have a squid port which gets around this problem, but look at this. This is too wide, too long. For what? The back of this. You're just giving me 120. You're not converting the world to a different power source. It's okay. This is too big for something that's supposed to be small. Also, this is USB 3.0. It's got an unusual port in the back. I don't know if you can see that well, but it is weird how it's got that and that. So it's got, the port has 2. So that's not a proprietary cable, but it sure seems like it. So I'm not going to lose it because it's always going to be plugged in, but it's just, I don't like that. It's just annoying because then it becomes a hassle if you don't have that particular cable and that much room on your plug. It's that simple. That's why I like these. Stick the hard drive in. There's bay 1, bay 2. Stick the hard drive in. I just criticized it now. I said I liked it. I just realized I said that. The only difference is this firmware supports hard drives up to 8 terabytes. So you're really just dealing with a firmware difference from this to the other one. It's kind of crappy that you can't update the firmware or anything on it, but they're not that expensive. It's not like it's, I think that this is $29. It's not going to break the bank, but it's just more of a hassle than anything else. Works well, works exactly the way the other ones did, and I'll be using this for a very, very, very long time. This is a 4 terabyte drive, and I plan on, when I upgrade the SAN, I'm going to bring a couple of them here, or the NAS I mean. I'll bring them here and use them as storage for iTunes and VMware boxes and things of that nature. So that's the NexStar Dual Bay hard drive enclosure.